Hello and welcome back to another Let's Build. I guess I'll call these Let's Builds because that's basically what they are. Doing a little bit of a different location this time, doing it in the office where there's an actual desk. So a little bit of a lighting change on this one. But I've got the bug on building, so we're gonna give this a shot. I got another, probably my last little piece collection that I can do from Ninjago, actually, which I never really got into Ninjago as much as others did. In fact, I'll put that onto the light so it's a bit easier to see. I'm doing a little bit different light source this time to see how it comes out. So we'll give it a shot. About 163 pieces. Number 30547 is the name of the set. We don't have very many Ninjago things other than this little tank guy. That was fun to build. That's pretty cool stuff there. So I'll put that to the side momentarily, and then of course some of the figures here as well too. So I'm gonna open it. Also, I was listening to like the last video I did, which was pretty interesting. That like this ASMR is it? I don't know. I don't usually use ASMR to fall asleep to, but I mean it's crinkling is kind of relaxing, I guess. But that's fun. Open it up. Ooh, there's a little mini bag in it too. Oh, I forgot about this. There's one of these one-wheel guys also in Ninjago too, which are pretty interesting. Keep him over here. Oh, look, he stands up. In fact, I'll move that over a little bit just so you can see him more and less of me, because I'm not that important. It's the pieces that are important. As long as you can still hear me, that's the important part. So, please try to get away. Don't you hate when that happens? Alright, looks like we're good to go on this one, so I'll put the bag over here for now. Here are the instructions again. One page. Easy enough to unfold and get started with. So that's the first page basically, again on the front there. Let's see now. Had it flipped the other way. So looks like it wants us to build a figure first. So a lot of these. Oh, here's the torso. Torso there. So another small bag. Dump those out there. Reposition this light a little bit just so you can get a little bit more of the thing there. Thank you for bearing with me for that one. Again, we're just doing this as we go. I do like to edit the videos a little bit, not a lot, because editing is not my strong suit, but there are the legs. Found the legs. It goes together there. I'm assuming that's going to be his hat. Or her hat, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, yeah, again, looks like we want to build the figure first, so let's see if we can find the head. Oh, there's the head. Looks like he's a villain. Or they're a villain, depending on. There you go. Put him up there. That's him so far. Interesting. Alright, they want us to build a gun. Now, the guns are interesting because they have these pieces here. And they're very interesting that you have to put the little attachment. I don't know what you would call it. It's like a widget or something you put in there, and you're able to shoot it out, which it has that warning on there. There we go. Here's the widget. You put that. It's hard to see with this one, but put that in there like this, and then you make sure to put the groove facing outward so you can put the little shooter in there as well. And it's going to be an orange one, which are one of these. Again, the multicolored ones are everywhere. So, and we just push that forward like so. And then you have a functioning gun. Don't point this at anybody or shoot it, because if you do, you'll lose it like I just did, because I shot it up over the camera into the closet. So luckily we have spares, and I've got like one of these days I'll show you guys like the tons of spares of these we have. So, but I'll just put that back in, and I'll put that over there to avoid playing with it. Alright, let's put their hat on. And we have ourselves villain, I think. Again, I've never watched this series really, so I couldn't tell you what this person is. Oh, chill. Stand up right there. There we go. Now we'll get started on the actual vehicle, tiger-looking thing. This is the tiger. I want one of these. Little 4 square block there. So, and they want some of these. Looks like they want 4 of these. So. And find 4 of them. Not too hard to find. These small sets are easy to find. Those pieces. So okay, we got that. Now they want us to add one of these with a little dowel on the end there. So we'll do that. And they want us to add another one of these. There it is. So we'll add that to that end. And they want a 4-piece block to go in the center. So we'll do that. And that's how that's coming out so far. Alright, now they want to add one of these, which again I showed you the last video. Very similar to that. A very different color. I think the last one was orange. This one's going to be white. So they want to go on the other white piece, and then they want a pyramid looking thing, which is going to be this thing right here. You want to put that on the end like that. So coming together so far. All right, now they want us to build. I guess this is the tail. So this looks like a sword to me, a blue sword. All right, so attach that to one of these. These are interesting pieces. I don't see many of these. These are definitely interesting pieces. I really appreciate the fact that LEGO comes out with all kinds of interesting new pieces. That at least new to me, I would say. So they want to put it right there like that. And then it's going to go on the dowel end of this. It's going to be the tail of the tiger, I'm assuming. And there's that. Now, they want us to add one of these items in the front here. So we have that little groove in the front. Put that there. Comes together. Ah! Drop another piece. Hold on, 1 second. Oh, back. Okay, good. Okay, those are easy to see. Alright, now they want us to build a few other pieces as well here. So that's always what I love about LEGO, is that you get to build several different types of kind of little minifigures, and then you combine them all at the end or as the process goes along. So there's that one there. And they want us to build one of these looking blade things. I'm assuming these are going to be the paws of the tiger. So we do that. And then we find one of these, which we will make it look over. Alright. I'm assuming these are going to be on the feet, which are the paw. Again, paws. Paws is the correct term. I apologize calling them the feet. So, then we find one of these. These are interesting. They have they're like the orange ones, but they have the holes in it. So they want to put those on the top like that. And then these look like wrenches to me, but I'm sure they do double as wrenches for other sets. So you want to put that in there. You want us to point it that way, and then they want us to attach this to one of these. This. So there. That completes that. Which again are the paws, but we have to do it we have to do it differently every time because you don't want the same paw on every side. So like that. So we'll put this, and then looks like it wants us to do come together like such, like that. So we're gonna build another one. I'm gonna build another little paw section here. Well, this is gonna be a little different. He wants to use a little different piece for that one there. And then we put that, excuse me, there's a whisker in the way because there's a cat that lives here. He likes to leave his whiskers everywhere wherever I'm working. I had to close the door. Eventually you might see him if he decides to guest appear for one of these when I don't actually close the door, or do this in the living area of the apartment. So, and yes, I live in an apartment. It's a nice apartment though. So put that like that, and then you've got so far. Then they want us to add one of these interesting pieces. It has actually a downward little section there. I don't know if it's hard to see it, but now put that on the side like that. And then they want a little white bar here to match that section piece. Alright, and then you want to add one of these here on the end like that. And then they want us to add, ooh, looks like it'll be like a claw or something. Ooh, it's another sword looking thing. It's not blue, it's gray. So we're gonna add that to this section here, like that. Then they want us to add a gold to this. Alright, it's coming together rather nicely. Alright, and then they want us to add one of these again to this side, like that. And then they want us to add it here. So we've got one side of the tire completed. Yeah, you can see how that would be. Alright, that looks cool. Alright, time to flip over to side 2. Side 2. Which means we're almost done. Looks like most of the rest of this is just going to be doing the 4 piece, like the 4 feet. Pause. I keep saying feet. Pause. Pause. Excuse me. Alright, now, next one. Another one of these, and another one of these to attach it to the main body. Alright, now another claw section here. And then we'll do that, and then they want us to add one of these. Alright, that looks pretty interesting, I think. Alright, now flip it over. They want us to flip it over. They're always very instructional with that. They always want to say, hey, flip it over to complete the rest of the set. Oh, add another wrench. Another wrench to the bottom here. Like that. Come on, there you go. Alright, now flip it back over and then this way. And add another one of these. Like that. And then we add it to the back side like we did before. Okay, it's coming together now. About to get dangerous. Alright, the last paw section. I said paw this time. That way, and then we'll do this here. And then we'll do another one of these here. Alright, and then another one of these section here. And another white block there. So that looks pretty good so far. Alright. Ah, yes, of course, one of these. Just to complete the kind of the topping part of it there. Get another sword. Or claw section in this case. Or if it's a metallic tire, it could be both. So, and then another gold section to cover this part here, and then another one of these to go here. All right, now we add it to the main body, just like we did the last one. Looking good so far. Good so far. Now we complete the head of the tire. Looks like they want one of these. This is going to attach it, in case you didn't see it before. And then that there. And then it wants to add one of these pieces that you can add, kind of like multi-dimensions to. You can like put stuff on the sides like that there, of course. These are used for a lot of things like towers and like just kind of accoutrement on like bigger sets to just kind of attach like towers together and stuff like that. So that one, and then they want us to add another one of these claw looking things. Or like fingernails, they look more fingernails to me. Do that. That. And then they want us to add looks like a boomerang. Cool. I like that. Like I said, I love the Lego diversity. It's pretty awesome stuff. And they want us to add that to the top like that. Looks like a little airplane, I think, but I'm probably wrong. So then we get one of these, and wants to add one of these blue ones to the bottom of that, and then they want us to build 2 of those. So we'll build 1, we'll build 2. So we do that, and then they want us to add it to the sides. Again, that's what these are used for, because you can attach things to the sides of them. Nice, very nice. Very sleek looking. Alright. Oh, look at that. Again, just if you have problems, just keep building. That's why you have the instructions. Even if you manage to pop off a few pieces, just try your best and make it look how you want it, or at least how it's supposed to look. But don't be too hung up on them so that you don't kind of overdo it. Alright, looks like we're complete with the head. So, let's see if I don't break another piece off here. Okay. Alright, I see what it wants to do. So that's why I keep losing the boomerang, or that piece of it. So it wants these to go upwards. Wow. There we go. And then we attach that to this. And we have ourselves, I believe, the full piece there. Pretty tough looking guy. Okay, that's enough silly sounds. Say we had some extra pieces again this time. Luckily enough that, again, you can never have too many little wrenches. And what I like to do is I like to attach these together just so they're easier to find, so you don't lose anything. Again, I'll show you our kind of repertoire of items. So we just build that together. And of course the weapon and another little widget. Keep that over there. And then we'll give this gentleman his weapon. Problem with when they're holding weapons is that they're hard to stand up. There we go. So that is piece number 30547. Masters of Spinjitzu. I forgot to mention that before. Spinjitzu. I don't know what Spinjitzu is. I'm assuming it's ninjutsu combined with spinning. That's what I'm going to assume, and that's what I'm going to go with. So, but also before I go as well, the new Lego came in the mail just the other day. So we're going to look through this and pick out items that we and this lady would like. She's right here. She's the other half of the team. So, but again, we're going to look through this, and we're going to look at some interesting things. Looking up Lego 2 movie. It's coming out soon. But again, just a reminder right here. My GoFundMe. Look me up, James Beaver, J Beaverton. I want to buy that. I want to build it for you, for everybody out there. So just don't forget that. It was great talking with you guys again. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Ninjago. And again, little tank guy here, and one wheel guy here. And again, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll put him behind so it's easier to see here. And I appreciate it. A little more ASMR. Crinkle for that. Well, again, once again, thank you. I appreciate it. See you guys for the next video, which will be soon. Probably working on the bigger sets, and but we can work on that later. So I'll include that later with the next video. So, ciao.